Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what's going on, what do you guys need to know about at this time. It's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future, okay? You will know best how it resonates for you and where it fits on your timeline. So with that being said, let's see what is going on right now. What do you guys need to know about at this time? What is important? Again, the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, the plan to hold on to something, okay? The Fool, this person is taking some sort of a leap of faith here. They're making a choice or they're planning something, justice. This could have to do with a legal situation or a court situation. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups, something about childhood, man. Or something about looking innocent. Someone's trying to make themselves look innocent of something. Okay, that's kind of been the theme of the day. So, let's see. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles here, this plan that they have. The Two of Swords and the Star. The plan is to claim that they don't know something. They're confused. They have no idea. They never knew something. Or it could even be something about like they're trying to say that you are confused about the gifts that you have, right? Like if you say, I'm a psychic, I'm a high priestess, I'm a medium, they're like, no, you're confused, okay? Or they're trying to say that that's like schizophrenia or something like that, right? Maybe. What's the Four of Pentacles? The past. And why are they doing this? Because they did something in the past where they lied, and to this day they're trying to cover up this lie, and they're trying to hold on to some sort of money. All right, so they're using mental health or mental illness as like their defense strategy. Okay, why is the Fool here? The Five of Swords. This person is highly manipulative, backstabbing, conniving, cunning. They would say anything, do anything to win, okay? Super manipulative. They're a liar, a straight up liar. Page of Swords reverse, false information, lying. The Chariot. This is how they're trying to move forward in something, okay? What's the Two of Wands? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we have a fated event here. This has to do with a King of Cups and some sort of a message. So they made a choice to communicate something to a King of Cups. Or this is a King of Cups involved in this. Why is Justice here? The Empress. Okay, Libra. That's double Libra right there. The Hanged Man, Pisces. A moment of enlightenment about an Empress energy and something this person did legally, possibly, okay? Which is giving me that there's a legal paper trail to something that they've done, all right? Which could be what's going to fuck them up in the end is the legal paper trail. So tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles, this plan. I kind of already know. Again, it comes out the same way again. You are the star, you are the peacock, you are special, radiant, beautiful, shining, you're psychically gifted, you're connected in some sort of way, okay? You're a healer, you're inspirational. And this person over here is trying to say, oh, no, you're none of that. You're none of that. No, actually, you're confused. You're actually confused, okay? You're not any of those things, you're confused. So here we have, again, somebody that's trying to discredit you, someone who's trying to talk you down. They're trying to diminish you and who you actually are. Okay, they're trying to like dim your shine. They don't want people to see you for who you actually are. What's the Four of Pentacles? The Knight of Coins. This is their plan and their strategy, or this has been their plan all along. They've been lying all your life, okay? The Ace of Cups and the Nine of Wands, their plan to defend themselves and make themselves look innocent of something. Okay, so we have imprisonment here and marriage. This could have to do with a married couple, or a family member and their husband or their wife, all right, and trying to imprison someone. What's that about? Imprisonment. Or this person is trying to hold you hostage in a way. Tower in reverse, to avoid a catastrophe. Or this married couple, they imprisoned you in something, they wrapped you up in something purposely just to avoid the catastrophe of something they did in the past, where they lied in the past. So it's kind of like something about your childhood, or something about the past, something they did. In order to get out of this, in order to hold on to some sort of money, they imprisoned you in something. They trapped you up in something on purpose. They did it on purpose. To maybe make it look like you're confused, to make it look like you're incompetent. It's like everything that they did was very calculated. Okay? Any kind of way that they trapped you in something, it was extremely calculated what they did. The manipulation. The Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Or else something wouldn't have worked out with a Hierophant energy. Okay, who's the Hierophant? This is like, okay, so as an example, it's like somebody's lying about your mental health. Somebody's lying about who you are as a person. So then they invite you into their home, okay, and want you to live with them because that's the entrapment. Okay, or they move you somewhere and they're like, look, I'll start paying your rent for you, or I'll, come in here. They entrap you into something, or, this could be a home, this could be a job, whatever it is. It's purposeful, and they did it on purpose to frame it in some sort of way. It's like, come live with me, come into this prison here, or come work for me, come into this prison, because that's going to help my case in making you look like you're incompetent and mentally ill or unstable, right? So everything was very purposeful. A child, or something they did to you as a child, okay? Or they did something to you as a child, and they're still to this day trying to imprison you, entrap you in things to keep the lie going. Yeah, because they don't want to lose this money, all right? It's all about money. So, yeah, this is like a family member who's a fucking enemy, okay? That keeps you close for money. Because if you're not around and you're not trapped and linked to them in some sort of way, they don't get this. All right, so tell me about this Fool. Take a leap of faith here. With a Queen of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. To say something about bad health, or to put you in bad health. Queen of Cups at the bottom. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Somebody who's expecting something. Somebody who, they're very, very concerned about your health. They're so concerned about your health, your bad health, right? Your bad mental health. This is straight up lies, straight up manipulation. They thought they were going to be getting something out of this. Okay, a married couple that's trying to have you imprisoned and trapped in something. This could even be like threatening to have you committed. Okay, they're like, we're going to send you to the psychiatry because of your mental health. Right? And it's like, if I were you, you shouldn't even be scared of that. It's like, send me to the psychiatry, please. Okay, I'll sit down with a psychologist for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's see what the psychologist says about the mental health thing. All right, I think not. So you're not even scared of that. Don't even be scared of that. Girl talk, girl with the snake. No, something about childhood. Man, this person has been working on you since you were a child. They've been doing this to you all of your life. All of your life, they've been trying to make you mentally ill, or they've been pretending that you are ill in some sort of way. That's the plan. That's been the plan all along since you were a child. Yeah. And here you are a couple decades later, and they're still doing this, still to this day. So what's the Two of Wands? Clouds, confusion. The choices that they're making, it has to do with you being confused. You're confused. You are confused about something, okay? You're mentally ill. You're not seeing things clearly. You are psychotic. You are making things up. You're, you know, there's something wrong with you mentally. It's all about that. Right? Okay, then. Something about leaving the house, moving out of the house. They can't cleanse something away. Something about moving out of the house. Leaving the house. What's that about? Something that said about you moving out of the house, leaving the house. Giving and receiving affection. Meeting someone new. Planning, setting a date. Meeting someone new, giving and receiving affection. You met someone new and you're falling in love. You're moving out of, that's the plan. Oh, that's what they're planning right now. It has to do with you leaving. You've met someone new and you're leaving. You've fallen in love and you're moving out of the house. Huh, okay, what's that about? Temperance. I feel like this ties in with my first reading from yesterday with this setup, this plan of what they're going to say, how they're going to frame something, okay? You're being protected from this. This is what they're about to do. This is what they're planning. So it's like they're going to try and say you're not home, you ran away to meet someone new that you fell in love with. Right, the Mirror, the Knight of Cups, some sort of love. You fell in love. It has to do with love, okay? It's the mirror. It's what they're mirroring here. Two of Pentacles. It's the mirror. And it has to do with the King of Cups and some sort of messages. So the way that this person is about to try and cover something up that they did to you as a child, or in your childhood, or a long time ago, some sort of messages with the King of Cups. They're going to say that you fell in love with someone, you left the house, and now you ran away, and now no one knows where you went, basically. Mirror! It's a mirror. They're mirroring this with a King of Cups because you're addicted to something. Or this is how they're going to try and get something back in their possession, back in their control. Because that's all this person cares about is control. And that's all they've ever cared about is control. Okay? What this Empress is doing here with the legal system, okay? Because they think that they're such a fox. Okay, Justice. This is what they're thinking about. That's what they're planning. With the courthouse, because they're thinking about a legal situation and what they're going to say in court, or they don't have a defense in court, they don't know what to say, or they're thinking about something that they did legally a long time ago. But I feel like even that, there's like court records, paper trails, documents. They don't want this shit coming to light, okay? So their plan is to say that you ran away with a lover and you're mentally ill, basically. That's the plan. That's the plan, okay? That's the plan. It's a mirror. And this is how they think that they're going to progress, arrive, and receive what they need, all right? Or that you left, you traveled somewhere. And that you broke off contact and they never heard from you again because you've given them the silent treatment. You've decided to cut them off, move out, leave, run away, and they've never heard from you again. You're just missing. This snake, this manipulative Empress snake, okay? That's the plan. So anything else that the collective needs to know right now, or is that it? Nope, that's what's going on. Eight of Wands. This is what they're taking action on. Three of Swords. The Hermit. To keep something secret here, or They're going to pretend something about being heartbroken and hurt. You were just so heartbroken and hurt about something, or they want to keep something secret about what they did to hurt you. Yeah, this is all about their own reputation. This is about them keeping their face, winning, having victory in a situation. They're going to say something about mental illness. Okay, get ready. Yeah, something about mental illness, that you are not doing well mentally. Okay, this is what they're going to tell the authorities, right? It's going back to my other reading. It's like when you show up missing and they call the police and file a missing person report on you, they're going to say, well, I have no idea what happened to them. They're mentally ill, though. They have mental issues, so it could be anything. They could be anywhere. I'm not sure, because they are mentally ill. But I mean, I do know that they might be in a relationship with someone, and they might have fallen in love, and maybe they went to this person that they fell in love with, and they ran off with this person, but I'm not really sure, because it also could be mental illness. Right? Yeah, so I feel like you just need to be aware that that's what this person is doing, and this is why they're doing it, and this is what they did in the past, and this is the motive. This is the motive behind why they're doing it, okay? A ring. Because of a ring. The snake. Why is this snake in your life doing all this? Because of something that they did as a child, or something that they've been telling people for decades about your mental health or how depressed you are, right? Or some sort of money. At the end of the day, what is it about money? Okay. Book. The Arabian Nights. I never read this. I never read what's on this book. The Arabian Nights. Disney. Childhood. Like Aladdin. Confirmation. Something about Disney. Cinderella. All right. The slipper. The glass slipper on this card. Cinderella. Disney. The snake. Why is the snake doing it? Because you're Cinderella. That's why. All right. And you've always been that way. Even as a child, you were that way to them. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys. All right. Hope this helps. Until next time. Bye.